Greetings everyone, T102 back, continuing my little video series here on what I'm calling 5 to Try. In today's video I'm going to be talking about my favorite Virginia leaf pipe tobacco blends. I tried really hard to get this down to just 5, but I couldn't really do it. There was more than 5 blends that I really wanted to share with everyone out there because I really like them, and I just couldn't get it narrowed down to 5. So this video may go a little long because it's going to be more than 5. It's more like 10 to try. So sorry. It's going to include straight Virginias, a couple of Virginia Perique blends, and then I believe it's a Virginia Burley blend that I really like and I always want to have on hand. So this video may go a little long. Apologies for that, but anyway, let's get started, shall we? So the first ones I'm going to go through are just going to be straight Virginias. These are ones that, again, in this series videos I'm doing, these are pipe tobacco blends that I really enjoy, think highly of, always like to have on hand, and think just about everyone who tries them will probably like them. If not everything I'm sharing with you to hear, I would think, good grief, some of them, at least some of them, you guys are somebody's going to like. And many of these are not going to be new blends to you guys or unknowns. They're probably going to be stuff that you guys in the community are quite aware of already. But you never know when you get new guys and new girls, the ladies join the group, or people who are just learning about pipe tobacco and want to check out new stuff and, you know, find out about new things. And this community is a fantastic resource for that. All right, enough introductory talk. Let's get on with it. So the first one I'm going to share is from Peterson University Flake, a nice Virginia. I have read some reviews that the nicotine content on this one is a little high, and that can be an issue with some people who are a little nicotine sensitive. I never found the nicotine content in this stuff to be too bad. So, but anyway, I like this from Peterson, their University Flake. Continuing on with another flake tobacco. This comes from the House of Warlick, and I suspect a lot of you out there are well aware of this and have tried it. Orlick Golden Sliced. Another really nice Virginia leaf blend. This one has, Golden Sliced has some nice lighter, almost citrusy type of taste to it. You know, University Flake is just, it has more of a little heavier taste to it, whereas Orlick, the Golden Sliced, has almost, I would describe as almost citrusy in its flavor profile. So this is a really nice summertime smoke, Virginia Flake smoke here. This one, Golden Sliced. This one comes from, where does this come from? Dan Tobacco? I think it's Dan Tobacco. Hamburger Veermaster. I know it looks like it says Hamburger Beermaster, but it's actually Hamburger Veermaster. This is another great Virginia. I always like to have some, excuse me, I always like to have some of this stuff on hand. I give this stuff a try if you can find it. Okay, moving on. Here's some stuff I buy. I like so much, and it's available in bulk that I buy it in large quantities. This is, again, another more flake-like tobacco. This is from Samuel Gwyth. It's their Best Brown Flake. If you've tried from Sam Gwyth their Full Virginia Flake, this stuff can also be described as Sam Gwyth's Medium Virginia Flake. This is basically, that's the way to describe Best Brown Flake. It's their Medium Virginia Flake, so not nearly as full and flavor profile. I prefer my Virginia tobaccos to be on the medium to lighter side, not something really heavy. So I'm personally not a fan of Full Virginia Flake, although a lot of pipe tobacco smokers out there really like full Virginia flake. To me, it's just kind of meh. It's okay. I prefer from Sam with Best Brown Flake. And then similar to that, but a little different, is from, and I've got this in bulk, is from Gwith Hogarth, and it's what they call, I'm going to pull it out of my little bale top jar here, it's their, oops, wrong package, excuse me, Gwith Hogarth's Best Brown number 2. This is, for all intents and purposes, basically Gwith Hogarth's version of the same type of Virginia flake as Sam Gwith's Best Brown. Not quite the same, though. There are some... Oh, it smells so good. God. There are some differences, and I did make a video, which I posted to the community, it's a couple of years ago, where I compared Sam Gwith's Best Brown with Gwith Hogarth's Best Brown number 2. I think I called it Best Brown Showdown. So if you want to know more about these two flakes, these Virginia flakes, go look at that video I did in my playlist called Best Brown Showdown, and it goes into more detail about where I compare and contrast those two similar styles of Virginia flake tobacco. Moving on, excuse me while I'm rearrange stuff. I have limited desk space. This one comes from McClellan here in the U.S. Give me just a second. Oh man, that's a tight seal. Maybe I shouldn't break that seal. It's so well sealed. It's not vacuum sealed, but it's a tight seal. Alright, I'm not going to break it because I'm not going to smoke it now. I'll just leave it alone. I'll show you through the jar. It is their 5100. It's a straight Virginia. I think it's also known as Red Cake. And it is kind of in a long, I don't know how well you can see it through the, it's kind of dusty old jar. It's not a flake. It's kind of shredded, long shreds. This is also a fantastic straight Virginia. Really good and super cheap, especially if you're in the U.S. You can really buy this stuff, excuse me, in bulk quite cheaply. And then moving on to one of my absolute favorite straight Virginias. Matter of fact, this may be, if I had to, I was forced to actually rank these. This one probably, I don't know. More to think about it, I'm not sure. But probably would be, I wouldn't be surprised if it ended up being my all-time favorite straight Virginia. I love this stuff. It's fantastic. Comes from Cornell and Deal. Whoops, there we go. Sorry. Opening Night. Just an absolutely amazing straight Virginia. I don't know. I keep thinking about the Best Brown Flake and the Best Brown number 2. And then comparing it to Opening Night. Those 2, 3 are just fantastic. And Opening Night is just wonderful. Love Opening Night. Excuse me. So those are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight Virginias that I highly recommend, really like, always want to have on hand, and think everyone should try it if you haven't. And I've got 3 other blends here that are not straight Virginias. I've got 2 of them that are Virginia Periques, and one of them that is actually a Virginia Burley blend that I wanted to throw into here as well and just kind of round this out because I didn't have enough of these to make them their own little video category. So let's start with the Virginia, excuse me guys, Burley blend. Hold on. This also comes from Cornell and Deal. And I found this in a large tin recently. I was happy about that. Woo. Briar Fox. This comes in a big cake form. And it's a Burley, Virginia. See the description. An exceptionally smooth blend of Virginias and Burleys. The personal blend of well-known Danish pipe maker Peter Hesjen. Pressed into old-fashioned crumble cake. This stuff it's very interesting flavor profile. It's got a smell and flavor profile that's not quite what I was expecting when I read the description of Virginia and Burley. It's interesting. Almost musty smelling, but in a good way. Usually musty, you say something kind of musty smelling, it's usually kind of like unpleasant. For some reason, this has I like it, and I think this particular one is really a more of an acquired taste I think, got a feeling if you've never had this and you try it, you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. I love it. All right, excuse me. Moving on to Virginia Perique blends, I've got two that I think are fantastic and always like to have on hand. This one here is a Scudo Navy Deluxe. It comes in little coins. Fantastic Virginia Perique blend. Wonderful stuff. I think you could only get this in tins. Really good. I don't know who this comes from. Who blends this? Scandinavian Tobacco Company Group. Okay. Anyway, this is fantastic Virginia Perique. And then my all-time, man, I feel like I'm losing my voice here. My all-time favorite Virginia Perique. This stuff is heaven in a pipe. You know, this stuff is so good. I mean, if I had to choose one Virginia tobacco, I like this stuff over just the straight Virginias I talked about, the opening night and the best brown. This stuff is just unbelievable. I'm almost kind of hesitant to share it with you because I always want to have it available to me. I don't want it to ever run out. It is amazing stuff. The best, bar none in my opinion, best Virginia Perique blend out there. Not that I've tried every one, but of all the ones I've tried, this is, nothing else comes close. And it is, maybe this time I'm going to break the seal on this bale top jar. Oh God, the smell of this stuff is wonderful. Careful now. Well, you went in. That means you got to come out somehow. If you went in. Okay, now I'm going to worry about damaging the container. I'm going to get it out of the mouth of this jar. I'm sorry, folks. Ah, got it. This also comes from, no, this comes from pipesandcigars.com here in the U.S., based out of New York State. It's one of their, I think it's one of their Hearth and Home blends. They actually tin this stuff now, but they used to just sell it only in bulk. And this stuff is so fantastic, I always bought just large quantities of it. Anniversary Cake. Fantastic, fantastic Virginia Perique blend. In my opinion, the best one. This stuff is, oh my God. It smells good. It is just so, it's a perfect, the Virginias they use and the amount of Perique are just, ooh, get back in there please, are just perfectly combined and aged, and everything, however they prepare this, is just perfection in a pipe. Alright, so there you go. Those are my 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 to try Virginia pipe blends, Virginia pipe tobacco blends. All of them I highly recommend everyone try. I think you'll like, if you don't like all of them, you'll got to like some, if not most of these. Definitely give them a shot. There you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry it went a little long. And as always, smoke in peace.